Hey kids, welcome to Norwest Kids TV.
Hey kids, it's so great you could join us today. I'm Evan. Jess is here today with us as well. She's one of your One Kids leaders. Really exciting that you could join us today, and really cool that you can tune in for Norwest Kids TV. Jess, I want to start by asking you, what is your favourite thing about One Kids?
I think my favourite thing is playing games.
Oh, great.
Games with the kids.
Yeah, nice. You have a favourite game?
Fruit salad. We play a lot of fruit salad.
As long as you don't trip over everybody, right? Ooh, it can be a tricky one, that one. That's cool. Hey, Jess, today we're talking about something that you have to, sort of keep being encouraged to follow. And you are somebody who's really dedicated to something. Can you tell us a bit about that? How are you dedicated to something?
I'm pretty dedicated to ballet. I go to ballet most days out of the week, and I do 4 hours on Tuesday and Thursday.
Wow, that's a lot. How many times do you train a week?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes I go up on the weekend to practice.
Wow, that sounds like you're really dedicated to dancing. You're also dedicated to Jesus. How is it that you stay dedicated to Jesus?
I stay dedicated to Jesus by going to youth groups and DC on the weekend. I also have a Bible plan that I do with my DC group and my friends at school.
Oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah, so look, we're going to hear a little bit more about that, how Jesus helps us to stay dedicated to him. For now, we're going to have a game.
It's today's game. I want you guys to keep your eyes on Jesus normally, but today, go try and keep your eye on the ball. Which one do you guys think it is? Have a quick guess. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh, and again. I think it's this one. Oh, I'm right twice. Make sure you guys keep your eyes on Jesus. And one more time. I think it's this one. Oh, got it again. Too good.
One, two, three, four. You put my feet on the mountaintop, lifted from the valley below. My fears are gone, I left them all behind, laying in the valley below. Joy, 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 joy's filling up my soul. Joy, 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 and I just gotta let you know. You came running and you stole my heart, lifted from the valley below. I heard your voice, you gave me wings to fly, rescued from the valley below. Joy, 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 joy's filling up my soul. Joy, 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 and I just gotta let you know. New life, new day, new hope, new way, lifted from the valley below. New joy, new start, new peace, new heart, lifted from the valley below. New life, new day, new hope, new way, lifted from the valley below. New joy, new start, new peace, new heart, lifted from the valley below. Joy, 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 joy's filling up my soul. Joy, 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 and I just gotta let you know. Joy, 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 joy's filling up my soul. Joy, 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 and I just gotta let you know. And I just gotta let you know.
Hey guys, my name is Nicholas and I go to Lincoln College. Today we're going to be reading the Bible of Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 to 3. Please read with me. Such a large cloud of witnesses is all around us, so we must get rid of everything that slows us down especially the sin that won't let go. And we must be determined to run the race that is ahead of us. We must keep our eyes open on Jesus, who leads us and makes our faith complete. He endured the shame of being nailed to a cross because he knew that later on he would be glad he did. Now he is seated at the right side of God's throne. So keep your mind on Jesus, who put up with many insults from sinners. Then you won't get discouraged and give up.
Hey kids, Vish here. I wonder if you were going to be in an event in the Olympics, would you go for the long distance races or the shorter races? The shorter races are like the 100 metres, the 200 metre races, but the long distance ones are like the city to surf. The ones that you just keep on running for hours on end. I wonder which one you would go for. You know, if you were going on a long distance race, you've got a plan for it, right? So, I wonder what stuff you would take. You would take a pillow because it's a really long race and you'd need to sleep a little bit. Some snacks, maybe some snakes. Jelly babies, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, a shower, because you're going to be smelly like halfway through and you'd want to like sort of shower. What else would you want to do? Maybe a mini TV, because if you get bored and need a rest, you could play like Minecraft with your mates. No. If you're planning for a long race, you'd want people around you, like people with lots of experience. You'd want to maybe move all the obstacles out of your way so you can focus on where you wanted to go. Maybe you would pack pretty light because it's a long race. You don't want to carry heavy clothing with you. And you definitely need some fuel, so maybe a bit of food and drink, maybe some muesli bars. And you need like a map, something light that can tell you where to go. You know, kids, every follower of Jesus is on a race, a long race, a marathon, and we're in it together. And we're also surrounded by a range of examples. People who have gone before us, who have run this race, clinging to Jesus and following him. And so today I want to read Hebrews 12, verses 1 and 2 out. And I want you to think about why we follow this race. All right? And then we're going to think about how we follow this race. All right? So why we follow this race. Let's have a read. Such a loud crowd of witnesses is all around us, so we must get rid of everything that slows us down, especially the sin that just won't let go. And we must be determined to run the race that is ahead of us. We must keep our eyes on Jesus, who leads us and makes our faith complete. He endured the shame of being nailed to the cross because he knew that later on he would be glad he did. Now he's seated at the right side of God's throne. Wow. Jesus has rescued us. And he brings us along on this incredible race. He's died in our place for our sins so that we won't be alone, forever separated from God, but we would be together with him, forgiven, restored, friends forever. That's a wonderful thing because sin is so horrible. It grieves God and it places distance. But more than that, it also hurts us and others around us. And Jesus has said, hey, that sin, I'm going to take. I'm going to take it on a cross. So come and follow me. Come and run this race with me, fixing your eyes on me, Jesus. But I wonder if you noticed the advice that we get for running a race like this. There's two things. He says, get rid of sin. And get rid of anything else that gets in the way. Get rid of sin and get rid of anything else that gets in the way. But how do you do that? Well, you could pray. Trust the one who took away all sin and death. the powerful Son of God. Pray to Jesus because he will help you. You could ask for some support, maybe some people around you that could help you and encourage you to run this race with you. And you might even think, actually, I'm going to say yes or no. Yes to great things and no to just okay things as we follow Jesus and strip away and push away all of sin and temptation because Jesus is better. He's so good. I wonder if you can think of anything that would be an obstacle for you to follow Jesus. How about I give you 10 seconds and yell it out wherever you are. Anything that would be an obstacle for you to follow Jesus and fix your eyes on him. Go for it. Hang on. It's really anything. See, it's not just the bad things that we could do or sin, like stealing or being mean to people. It's actually the good things as well. Like making tons of friends or being really, really smart in school or playing lots and lots of games or being popular or anything. They're all good things, but when those things are better than Jesus, they're called sin. And so we want to get rid of all those things so Jesus is the most important. Because it tells us in our passage to fix our eyes on Jesus. Because everything depends on him. He's rescued us. He's saved us. He's forgiven us. And he's given us life to follow so that we can run this race with him and with each other. You know, the best thing is Jesus is helping you. He's helping me to run this race. And as much as we try and hold on to him with faith, a wonderful picture that we get is that Jesus actually holds on to us ever more tightly than we could ever hold on to him. So friends, kids, parents, whoever is watching, fix your eyes on Jesus. He's the one who's started things and finishes things. He's the one who saves. He's the one who holds it all together. And he invites you and me to be on this race. So let's fix our eyes on Jesus. We'll get rid of the sin and obstacles that are around us and enjoy being his people. Hey, right now we're going to spend a bit of time thinking big about how to follow Jesus, how to fix our eyes on him. And so there's going to be some questions. Get out your pen and paper, do some thinking, some drawing, some notes, and share them with your folks.
I'm Helen, and I like popcorn. Oh, anyway, God is our provider. Dear Father, you are kind and good, like a loving shepherd, and I belong to you. I am your sheep. You take care of me, and you give me the things that I need. You are always with me. You protect me, and you will never leave me. Thank you that Jesus has made me yours forever and ever. Amen. Bye.
Hey guys, it's time for today's wacky challenge. We're keeping our eyes on Jesus as we run the race of life. Today I'm doing a different kind of race. This is a Ninja Warrior obstacle course. I'm going to run through it once and then see how fast I can do it. If you guys can make your own and see how fast you can do it too. Let's go. Let's go fast.
Hey Norwest Kids, it's time for Stump Your Parents! Except today is a little bit of a different one. Because, do you remember who we talked to at the start? We talked to Jess. And she was talking about how she's really dedicated to dancing. And how to keep her dedication to dancing, she practices a lot. But then she talked about how she's really dedicated to Jesus. And so she does a whole bunch of things to fix her eyes on Jesus. To keep remembering who he is and what he's done for her. So, why don't you go and ask your parents, how do you fix your eyes on Jesus? That'll be such a cool thing for you to discuss as a family. Mum, Dad, how do you fix your eyes on Jesus? What keeps you following him? How do you fix your eyes on Jesus? Hope you've had a great week, learned a lot, been encouraged to keep following Jesus. We'll see you next time. Bye!